Hey guys, for quite some time now okay? For quite some time now, I have been really hesitant about trying the cream cheeks from Canmake. I have always said that I am not a cream cheek person. I have an oily skin, and the tendency is that when I use cream cheeks, they just move and they bring the foundation with them. So if I try to like blend them and put them back in place, the tendency is I end up removing the makeup and the foundation altogether, and all of the effort that I've done in the morning is put to waste. So I said that if somebody happens to be traveling to Japan and Canmake has always been at least half the price when you're buying it from Japan, I will ask someone to buy me the cream cheeks, and thanks to my friend Abby who was able to buy me 2 shades, and what I have now would be the 13 and the CL06. The CL06 is a little bit peachy and pink at the same time, and this one is the 13 is your baby pink. This one is peachy pink. I'm sure it's gonna show up on my skin nicely. And if this one is baby pink, this will be the scarier one to try for me because I'm not fair. But it does show up nicely on my skin. It has a powdery finish when you try to apply it. However, I still think that it doesn't work nicely when I use my fingers. I still need to use a brush. The brush that I use to apply this cream cheek is this duo fiber brush from Makeup Revolution F103. You can actually look for other flat top duo fiber brush or just a flat top brush if you have, and make sure that it's not too dense so that it can blend the cream cheek product into your skin without moving the other products that you have layered first. This lasts me the entire day, like in the office. I did not retouch it. It doesn't look oily on me. It has a powdery finish. It doesn't feel waxy or gunky or annoying. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at the end of the day. I brought the CL06 one time and I didn't bring any other blush, and it was a time when I was having a hosting event, and I said, if this fails, my makeup is a total fail and I'm a host. I did a lot of baking, so after 3 hours, it was already patchy on this side. I had to retouch it and put my foundation back again. If you're going to do a lot of baking, like a lot of baking, you cannot use this. I have to be really careful in reapplying this. If you will be doing some baking, you can apply this first using this brush and then do some baking, but make sure to stay away from the area where you have applied this, or like really, sparingly. But if you're going to do a lot of baking, just like what I did with this makeup tutorial, which I will link below, you really need to do the baking first and then apply the cream cheek afterwards using this brush. So other than that, it's a very nice product. I do think that it deserves the awards or the good reviews that it has been getting worldwide, and I still will not gravitate towards cream cheeks. But if people would ask me which cream cheek would I recommend, it will be the Canmake Cream Cheek, and I do love it. I've tried the Urban Decay Cream Cheeks. They do show up nicely on my skin, and they also work when you're using this kind of brush, but this one has a more powdery finish. For some reason, it just looks a lot more matte, but it doesn't look waxy at the same time, if you know what I mean, and it also doesn't look like it will move. The Urban Decay's cream cheeks are the ones that feels a bit sticky. This one is not sticky at all. So there you have it. That's my review on the cream cheeks from Canmake that I have resisted for a long time. I still think that you may want to swatch it first. My friend who brought me this from Japan told me that it doesn't really show up nicely on her skin. It doesn't even show up at all. So since they have a huge collection of shades, please watch it first. You may swatch it somewhere here in your chin or somewhere here on the back of your hand and find out if it shows up before you buy so that you don't end up being disappointed. I do hope you like this review and I hope that it has helped you somehow. If you have some comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this film, please hit the thumbs up button and do subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you again in my channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye!
Only come out